so horny. Jaime and Cersei are screwing around and it's so gross. Yeah, dude, it's so disgusting. I mean, I can't believe they took it there. Oh my god! If Daenerys was to fuck her nephew! I swear, Jon and Dany are playing with my fucking emotions and I really hate this shit. That is basically the fan base that I keep seeing all over social media. Great, I spilled wine all over myself. Ugh, oh well. Hey everybody, it's Courtney here and I'm gonna do a quick review on... Matter of fact, I don't even think it's going to be a quick review, but it's going to be a review on Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 6, Beyond the Wall. The episode starts off with Jon Snow and the Suicide Squad wandering through the snow, just asking to be killed by Night Walkers. Seriously, could there be a bigger suicide mission? Their journey brings about some funny dialogue that includes Tormund joking about what it takes for him to stay warm in the snow, which I thought was hysterical. Back in Winterfell, we see Arya and Sansa going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Their scenes were intense. I mean, you can feel the intensity and the mistrust between the two. I'm honestly not even a Sansa fan. I can't even stand her, to be honest, but even I was like, Arya, can you take a chill pill and listen to your sister tell the truth about something for once? Just let your stupid sister explain. Even the scene with the dagger was just way too much for me. I don't know if I like this mistrust between the two sisters. Y'all should be on the same side. I need the Starks to focus on the task at hand, okay? It's interesting because I feel like Sansa, Arya, Bran, and even Jon have changed so much from the beginning. And I actually really do appreciate their character development, but they really do just need to get to know each other again. That way they can rebuild and establish a family dynamic because there's a lot of mistrust. Oh hell, all this mistrust is giving me anxiety. Where the hell is my drink? Okay. We see Littlefinger telling Sansa that they should probably get Brienne involved to sway Arya back to their side, but what we see is Sansa telling Brienne to go to King's Landing. So I'm kind of just like, okay, what the hell are you doing, Sansa? I mean, what was the point of that scene of them trying to even consider Brienne as a possibility? Sansa, what the fuck are you doing? Arya, what the fuck are you doing over there? What the fuck is anybody doing anymore? Gosh, ugh. On a side note, I'm actually really happy that Brienne and Jaime are going to reunite soon. I actually love their interaction, so I'm excited. Yay! Tyrion and Dany are having a conversation about her anger management issues. You can tell that Daenerys is actually getting really, really irritated by the conversation, especially when Tyrion doesn't stray from the conversation. Especially when he's like, yo, you might want to get a successor since you can't have kids and your kids aren't actually kids, so you're going to need a future king or queen just in case shit hits the fan. Dany shuts that conversation down real quick, but you can tell that the thought is actually spinning in the back of her mind. Jon and the Suicide Squad finally capture a White Walker, but of course not without a few hiccups here and there, including getting your ass attacked by a badass White Walker polar bear. Shit goes down in the north. It all looked so dope, and it totally made me think, oh my god, are we totally gonna get a little White Walker dragon flying around? Run, Gendry, run! This is where the timeline kind of bothers me because it took like about a day or two for them to get to their destination, but Gendry literally makes it back to Eastwatch in less than 24 hours. And then Dany and her dragons made it to Jon and the crew within like 2 hours, you know? Granted, I know the writers only have a handful of episodes left, so timing doesn't have to be 100% accurate in the Game of Thrones world. It's just kind of funny because it took characters seasons upon seasons to travel from point A to point B. But I'm not complaining. The Suicide Squad and the White Walkers have a friendly staring contest to pass the time. But of course the Hound had to ruin the game. It seemed like they were getting their asses kicked until Dany and her freaking dragons came to play Captain Save-A-Ho. All is well thanks to Dany, and she and Jon exchange "I wanna bang you" looks from afar. The Night King comes for Viserys and takes his ass down. And everybody hops on the merry little dragon and flies away, leaving Jon behind. Jon literally gets his ass handed to him by the glowing dead. Or so we think. Just kidding, I totally knew he was gonna live because it's fucking Jon Snow. Dude was a virgin, had sex for the first time, and absolutely knew what his girlfriend wanted in the bedroom. I'm just saying, if he could handle that, then he could totally come back from this. But seriously though, if it wasn't for his Uncle Benjen, then Jon most likely would have been dead. Again. So thank you, Uncle B, for coming through with the quickness. May he rest in peace if he's dead. Dany and the crew are waiting for good news on Jon. Jon comes through. He's injured, passed out, and shirtless, much to Dany's appreciation. He wakes up to Dany watching him in his sleep, and he's all like, I'm ready to bend the knee to you. And she's like, I want to get on my knees for you, dude. Oh, sorry. She totally didn't actually say that, but you gotta admit, she was most likely thinking it. Let's be real here. It's going down. Y'all just don't know. They come to the conclusion that they need to defeat these damn monsters. Finally, the episode ends with the White Walkers leaving with 3 gigantic chains connected to Viserys. They're pulling the dragon out of the water. And I'm just like, is there a Home Depot nearby? Like, what's going on? Where the fuck y'all get these chains from? How the fuck did they find time to get a chain, though? The camera zooms in on Viserys and basically the dragon's eye, and it opens, and it's an icy blue color, just like the White Walkers, and you know shit's about to go down. White Walker dragon in the building. Overall, I enjoyed the episode despite some of its hits and its misses. Biggest highlight for me was the lack of Cersei. I'm sorry, but I just can't stand her. And obviously, the battle with the White Walkers. Plus, an undead dragon is a plus. Biggest annoyance for me was the unnecessary Arya and Sansa beef. I just feel like they need to just squash it and get together because they have bigger fish to fry. My favorite episode so far for season 7 is definitely the 4th episode, The Spoils of War, because I enjoyed the hell out of the loot train battle. That battle just really had me questioning who is my allegiance to, because I'm always team Targaryen, but I love me some Jaime and I love me some Tyrion. So the 4th episode of season 7 wins for me, hands down. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my Game of Thrones episode review. I'm going to do one for the season 7 finale, and also make sure to check out my Dragon Ball Super episode reviews. Bye!